So TV's highest paid actor scores a new gig. Ashton Kutcher is joining forces with Lenovo, but not to just simply stump for the products. As an actual engineer, Kutcher could work with the computer company to offer advice on design and software for its yoga tablets. It is a trend in the endorsement industry, using their brains behind the popularity. Here now are celebrity journalist David Caplan and tech expert Todd Hazelton. Thanks to both of you for joining us. David, what do you think? I mean, this is an interesting one because Ashton, he's a renowned investor. He's gotten in a lot of things early, Airbnb, a lot of big tech companies. He's not, a lightweight in the tech field. At the same time, I have a hard time imagining him actually, designing tablets.
Well, there's two things. First of all, he's an influencer, which is a word that's sort of bandied around a lot in the celebrity world, meaning he's an influencer. Lenovo, it's great for them. He's perceived as young. He's cutting edge. And I think Ashton Kutcher, he's huge on Twitter. He talks a lot about technology. So first of all, he's already perceived as having that street cred. But then you want to cross that line. Well, does he actually have that real street cred to do it? And he seems to be a real tech-savvy guy. Listen, he may not be in the lab actually crafting these things, but when it comes to ideas, he's on top of the trends. He knows what people want.
I guess, but Todd, I don't actually know a human being that owns a yoga, whatever it is. Or
now you will because of Ashton.
So Lenovo's yoga products are sort of the ones that are tablets and computers, and they've been in form in every which way.
Do you know a person who owns one?
No, I don't know somebody who owns one.
Do you know a person who owns one? No.
But to make a point here, so I think as Lenovo tries to expand its market share in the United States, it needs a face to do that, and Ashton Kutcher can be that face, but I don't think he's necessarily the right person. I don't think he's going to be an engineer back there actually coding, although he suggested that, yes, he does have a background in that. He has worked closely with startups to do so, but I think it's more a play on Lenovo's part to get a U.S. presence, especially if they move to the U.S. smartphone market.
They are. The point of this, though, the larger point, is that consumers are very savvy now, and just having someone out there, hawking your product doesn't get it done. When you look at, who was it that was out there trying to sell, Alicia Keys, that's what I was. Alicia Keys out there, she's saying, that she's BlackBerry. BlackBerry's
from an iPhone.
BlackBerry is not, your grandfather's device from work. It's actually cool for young people. And she's doing all this from her iPhone. And she gets busted along the way. And consumers are very savvy to understand that when you put a celebrity out there, they're just doing it for the dollars. So they're trying to act like they're more integrated into the actual product. Lady Gaga, for example.
Polaroid. But I think, again, for her, that's actually a good mesh because...
What is she actually doing for Polaroid?
She's their creative director. So, she's a very creative person. So, for example, she'll maybe design sort of special edition Polaroid cameras. She'll be partake in their advertising thing.
In what sense? Is she there making drawings?
I know how this works.
What do you think?
She really is suggesting ideas like, hey, the camera should have this pink, be this color, it should be pink with this trim. This is the aesthetic.
Do you think they're all rolling their eyes behind her back while she's standing at this meeting saying this, that people are like, yeah, whatever.
Yes, I think that's exactly what's going on. And I think that Ashton actually is going to have to prove himself. If he goes to China, which he said he was going there this week, he has to show engineers that he knows what he's talking about. And it's on the company to show, not tell. Not just simply say, oh, we have Ashton
and he says
here's what he did.
He has this engineering background. Well,
he dropped out of school.
He went to, what was it, University of Iowa. He was in biochemical engineering. That was his major before he dropped out. Biochemical engineering is not the same thing as what he's doing now.
And he admitted to partying too hard in school. So
and he was doing it because his twin brother has a lot of ailments, so he was looking at medicine. That's like a far cry from what he's doing now. That doesn't mean that he has any expertise whatsoever in designing hardware.
I agree, absolutely.
But I will say, I wouldn't necessarily, though, overestimate the public, because just as much as some people are suspect when they see a celebrity endorsement, a celebrity endorsement is huge. While a lot of people are going to be turned off, yes, every day there's someone new being signed to something.
Did he sell a lot of cool pics? Wasn't that what he was doing before?
Yes, right? And that was great for them. Was that successful? Yeah, and it worked great for them. Don't forget, there's a whole other category of people out there, so specifically younger people. They like Ashton.
But Nikon might have worked because it's front and center in a Best Buy, right? So they're going to walk into a Best Buy and say, oh, Nikon. But Lenovo is not such a well-known name in the United States. BlackBerry was on its way out. That's why I didn't work with Alicia Keys. So you have to look at the business, where it's going anyway.
But this is the new trend in advertising. Without question. Well, no, it's not. If you look at something where you have Kim Kardashian tweeting about something different every single day, and people understand she's being paid for that tweet, she probably has no idea what the product is, doesn't use it, doesn't matter. That now consumers are demanding something a little bit more authentic. And if you look at other partnerships, you look at Dr. Dre with the Beats headphones, working with HP to develop, better sound technology.
But I think
there's a celebrity who knows something, who does actually know something about the technology.
He has that sort of street cred.
But so he worked in studios, right? So he knows what to do with headphones. But then you look at Ashton Kutcher, I haven't seen him working on laptop. I mean, he works with startups, but not with a laptop. And Windows is the problem here. I think that's people are gravitating towards Mac. So what's he going to do to improve Windows? That's a Microsoft problem, not a Lenovo one.
Interesting. All right. Yeah, and none of us know a human being who owns anything Lenovo.
But I bet we will now, though. It's come a long way, though.
All right, let's check back in 6 months and see if we still don't know anyone who owns Lenovo anything. All right, thanks, guys. Happy Halloween, by the way.